what is the difference actually between the Dave Elman techniques and other techniques? What you would
there are a few of them. The primary one is that most suggestions in Elmanian hypnosis are direct suggestions. You're saying to the client what you either are asking a direct question or you are giving a direct suggestion. It is direct, clear communication.
But not with the authority, not in a way.
It may be either authoritative or permissive. It can be either one, depends upon what you need. The second characteristic of it is that it is very client-centered. That is to say, a good hypnotherapist is not going by what somebody told them back in school should be done for this and this situation. They're looking at the client, seeing how the client is taking what you've done and thinking on their feet, what do I have to do to make this treatment acceptable and integrated into that person's viewpoints and whatever. The third major characteristic, a bunch of minor ones, but the third major characteristic of Elmanian hypnosis is a strong stress on testing the client or subject. Why would you test? Because the test itself convinces them that it's working. If they're convinced of that, the work you're doing to help them is more effective. If they're not convinced of that, your work is partially wasted.
Yeah, and that's a large part of our classes, because many hypnotists come and they're afraid to test or afraid to use convincers because, what if it doesn't make it? And I know from you, you've been using these methods for several years now, and every time you do, you gain more confidence when it works. And so learning techniques of what to do if that client, quote unquote, fails that test, how you react, how you handle it, the suggestions or troubleshooting methods you use will help you get past that point. And actually the client never even knows that they failed a test. But I think the best part of the convincers and tests is also not just for the client, but really for the operator, for you to know where you're at, where they're at. And, you know, thank goodness their eyes are closed sometimes, because don't you sometimes just feel like, yes, it worked, you know, and you're just so glad their eyes are closed.
My wife is very much an optimist. You know, she said, yes, it worked. And I'm thinking, when their eyes are closed, I'm going, oh, where did I do that wrong? Also, their eyes are closed for that one as well.
Right.